What is the best lens for bird photography from a hide? If you are passionate about capturing stunning images of birds from a hide, you might be wondering what lens will help you achieve the best results. The right lens can make a significant difference in your bird photography experience. Let's break down the key features to look for when selecting a lens for this purpose. First, consider the focal length. A long telephoto lens is essential for bird photography from a hide. You want to fill the frame with the bird without getting too close, which could scare it away. Lenses in the range of 300mm to 600mm are commonly preferred. This range allows for detailed close-ups while keeping a respectful distance from the birds. Next, think about the type of lens. Zoom lenses offer flexibility with a range of focal lengths, such as 80 to 400mm or 150 to 600mm. This versatility is particularly useful in hides, where the distance to the birds can change quickly. On the other hand, prime lenses, which have a fixed focal length, often deliver sharper images but can be less adaptable and more expensive. Image stabilization is another important feature. Since hides may have low light conditions or requiring slower shutter speeds, lenses with vibration reduction or image stabilization help produce sharper images. This is especially helpful when you cannot use a tripod or monopod inside a hide. Aperture is also a factor to consider. A lens with a relatively wide aperture, around f4.5 to f6.3, is ideal. Wider apertures let in more light, which is beneficial in low light situations. However, they can also be heavier and more costly. Many zoom lenses designed for bird photography have moderate apertures that balance these needs. Now, let's look at some recommended lenses. The Nikon AFS Nikkor 80 to 400mm f4.5 to 5.6 G ED-VR is an excellent choice. It offers a useful zoom range, good sharpness, and image stabilization, making it accessible for many photographers. Another great option is the Tamron 100 to 400mm f4.5 to 6.3 Di VC USD. This lens is more affordable and delivers sharp images with effective stabilization. It works well for backyard bird feeders or migration hotspots. For those needing extended reach, the Sigma or Tamron 150 to 600mm lenses are ideal. They are perfect for larger hides or situations where birds are farther away. However, keep in mind that these lenses may be heavier to handle. Medium telephoto zooms, like 70 to 200mm, can be suitable for larger birds or when birds are nearby, such as seabirds on shorelines. However, they might lack the reach needed for smaller or more distant species. When using a hide, it is important to balance reach and manageability. A zoom lens allows for quick adjustments without moving the camera, which is beneficial when birds appear suddenly. In summary, for bird photography from a hide, a telephoto zoom lens in the 80 to 400mm or 100 to 600mm range with image stabilization is often the best choice. This setup provides flexibility for varying distances, good image quality, and manageable costs. The Nikon 80 to 400mm and Tamron 100 to 400mm are popular options that balance these factors well. Longer lenses like 150 to 600mm serve well for more distant subjects but may be heavier and less maneuverable inside hides. Ultimately, the best lens combines sufficient reach, sharpness, stabilization, and versatility to capture birds effectively without disturbing them.